Oh hey, I forgot that this was a thing. Everybody, welcome back to Dark Cloud. We are here in the house of Mr. Phrenology. And if we can give this man the foundation, he will give us a reward. I completely forgot that this was the guy that we give this to. And he gives us this really funny looking clay doll. Bet you are a young age. Yeah, thank you, buddy. This guy's a real douchebag. Also, I picked up a couple items in Muskalaka while I was waiting for him to go back into his house. And we got some defense ups for Mr. Unfortunate Name here. And even more bizarrely, the defense increasing item for him is Scorpion Jerky, which seems a little bit fucked up considering he almost got murdered by a scorpion, but I guess, you know, eat your fears or something to conquer them. I don't know. He's got some pretty good defense, though, on him, it looks like. 5, 28, 7, yeah, 49. He is reasonably stout, all considered. So let's go back to the moon and let's go handle all this stuff and gain access to our dungeon and everything. And please excuse me if I'm yawning a lot, because, yeah. It's just a thing that I do sometimes when I feel like I need to yawn. Alright, so hand over this clay doll, and this fella is really impressed with our clay doll. Yeah, sure, you can have thing. Wow, quite the hops, but I guess we know that they're rabbit people already, so it makes sense a little bit. Ooh, we'll get Marnia's treasure in return. We get the sun. Now, the sun is a very nice item that we will be putting to use quite a bit. Because, let me see if I can find a weapon here that I can show this off with. Ooh, I can stick it on the Sandbreaker. Alright, so the sun is an attachment. As you can see, it is a gem, or it's just called that, so hey, enjoy that description. 1 second, everybody. That's right, I still haven't remembered to bring any of the folding chairs upstairs. I'm not that attentive sometimes, we'll put it that way. Alright, so the sun adds 10 attack, adds 10 to every element, and it adds 3 to all of the anti-monster types on there. Whatever that the official name for that sort of thing would be, I guess. So that is a very helpful thing for us to maybe attach to random stuff, or just you know, throw on as a temporary solution for a lot of weapons. And yeah, we're not ready to build this up yet. Well, crud. Because what do we need for this is literally just Thunder and Holy, yeah? Yeah, so I didn't do a ton of offline stuff because I was working on my video that will be out very soon for regular people. And what little I did, the backrooms were not very generous when it came to anything that wasn't like ice gems. It's just like, hey, yeah, I enjoy all these turquoise, and I'm just like, come on. Come the fuck on, game. I don't need this anymore. What kind of a monster are you? Oh, I can't rearrange items from here. What am I doing? This, and okay. So finally, we should be able to go into that big building in the middle and check out what's going on here. Or perhaps more to the point, what's not going on here. Yep. Oh, you just sort of poured it in, huh? Well, there's not a ton going on here. Excuse me, pardon me, I could sound better about this whole ordeal. Oh yeah, there's been some messes. Well, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of machinery, so, Molly's entered a contest. Urgency team now go to the Coliseum. Ask them. Oh no, the Moon Sea is a dungeon! Who would have guessed? I'm sure we'll figure it out. So I haven't gotten a chance to show off what we're doing in there, but that's okay. We'll find out sooner rather than later. I am not going to spoil it until we start getting some visuals. Because I think you all will like it. Yeah, it's probably just as well we can't swim. Hit monsters. All that. Recovery and support items. Okay, so we should now have access to a shop. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm about to be disappointed, aren't I? They have to take a while for the rabbit person to bounce away. There's no need for you to bounce off the handle, etc. I like how that one moon person is just like, are you here because you got nothing better to do? Like, it's just that easy to travel to the moon. Bravery launch. Hey, Iron Fury, how's it going? Hope you're having a little better of a day lately. Nice and relaxing and all that. Waiting for Bristol to be ready so you can stream some No Mercy. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to drop in on that because I do enjoy taking a look at those wrestling games because they are very, very entertaining. Alright, so this guy is check room. Do we have anything to store? No, we don't. We're good. As you can see from my ridiculously huge collection of power-up powder that I accumulated at some point. I don't know how in the hell that happened, but It sure did. Semifinals of a tournament. Oh, nice. Gonna be some very entertaining shit, I'm sure. Okay, I think that Jive is out in front of the shop. Yeah. Here we go. Leiden's got a shop for us. And we got Beastbuster. That's good to know. We've got 2 weapons here for our upcoming character, and you can see that, yes, he'll be using guns. Oh, nice. So, yeah, we're gonna end up picking up this snail gun, and we're gonna skip on the jackal, because honestly, the machine guns are not that good. Machine guns in video games are either super gross, overpowered, or absolute dog shit, and considering that we're not playing an Armored Core game, well, you can kind of expect that we're going to be butting up against low attack power versus high defense if we take one of those, and sure, we spam a lot of shots, but at only 1 damage, that's a massive DPS loss. Andre the Giant was performing his best rendition of Stop! Stop! He's already dead! Hell yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that basically is, yeah, because honestly... Oh, by the way, I really love the music in this area. It's very dramatic. While I do sort of accept the idea on some regard that, like, sure, a machine gun bullet is going to be smaller than for, like, a big rifle or a cannon or something like that. That's very unrealistic. Maybe up to a point, yeah, because the guns in the early Phantasy Star games were definitely, you know, stats, what are those? Just deal the constant damage, which has its own uses, but also, boy, the fall off. And it being kind of a terrible idea. Alright, so we're going to be seeing... Well, we're going to be seeing a couple of things here that are very familiar to some of the earlier areas of the game. And then we've got this moonbug here. Yeah. Exactly. And I distinctly do not remember Phantasy Star 1 having enemies that were so defensively powerful that it was useful to do that. But on the other hand, you did kind of want to be able to hit everything. So basically what I'm saying is... Yeah, exactly, because you'd get into groups of monsters in that game that were just like, hey, enjoy having to fight 800 things at once. And you might be thinking about the idea of someone potentially enjoying that and being like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you are correct, because nobody could possibly enjoy that. Hey, get off me, Moonbug. There we go. Head up. There we go. I gotta get my bread. Basically punished you for having more party members. That is definitely true. The original Phantasy Star, I'm not gonna... You know... I'm not gonna lie, it had some design problems. Fuck me running. Like, I do love the Phantasy Star series quite a bit, but I can't lie that quite a lot of that involves holding the games themselves at arm's length Because, oh boy, some of the design choices, yeah. Also, yeah, you've probably noticed that we've got... So far, we're fighting against 2 palette swaps of enemies from the Wise Owl Forest, and we've got another one, which is basically just a pirate's chariot, but with less terrible movement patterns. Oh, and the rolling attack from the killer boulders from the Divine Beast Cavern, which... You know, despite it being less bad of an attack pattern, it still kind of sucks. But we got ourselves some gunpowder so we can get off of this floor. Which we'll work on doing. Yeah, that sounds like some pretty bonkers mechanics there. Oblivion is one of the Elder Scrolls games that I've never gotten around to playing yet. One of these days, it will likely happen. When I can remember. Shame that it's really good. I like that as a description. Just like, you know, this game is really good. That's incredibly unfortunate. Oh yeah, we need to get out Shao here in order to cross this gap. God damn it, Goro, just use your cutscene jump. Come on, dude. I had something else to say, but unfortunately, this game being strange confused me for a second. Wow, who would have guessed? Me being confused? That's like just kind of a regular... Yeah, because at that point, like... Well, it really doesn't incentivize you actually fighting things, really. Which, I mean... Maybe there is a game design cause to set things up like that in some instances, but it still does not exactly make for a fun game. Yeah, because I assume that there's, like, a real benefit to leveling up your actual level. Also, yeah, of course, we're in here with the glassiest of cannons against enemies with these terrible attack and movement patterns. This is a fool's errand if ever I've seen one in this game. At the very least, they're, like, fragile enough to go down in one hit, which is something that I haven't seen in a bit. Wow, okay, get... sound effects, yeah. Welcome to Level 5 Sound Department in 2001. They didn't have much of one, that's for fucking sure. That's right, we're on the moon. Space. Wait a second. Hey, look at this big stupid robot ladybug. Oh god, it consumes my... That consumes my weapon health pretty severely. I don't like that. Wow, who would have thought? Anyway, put some gunpowder in the cannon. And the cannon is how we move between floors. Whee! I'm surprised we can survive the fucking cannon blast, because that doesn't make a lick of sense. You know. Where's our feathers? There they are. Our feathers, which steel is heavier than. Chuck that out. I think we're good in terms of... I mean, our attachments are probably suboptimal, but you know what I'm saying. We should stock all those bombs into one of our inventory slots. Yeah, I mean, it's very clear at this point that I pretty much just breathe pure nitrous. Circle of Proton John Chugga Conroy. I've never heard of Tom Fox, so duly noted. Back to the Moon Sea. It's not very wet, which is probably just as well. So how about them Gribuloffs? Moon Wettins. Oh god, speaking of wetness and a lack thereof, I'm so glad we get a fucking... die of thirst. Moon soup, oh god. Yes, I've been playing those quests in Final Fantasy XIV as well, and fuck this place so much. Wow, okay, so they're really just like, hey, you want the worst enemies you've ever seen? This is cruel and unusual. They decided to give us the fucking fish from the shipwreck that are garbage if you're a melee character. That bridge is pretty great, though. Oh god, I got absolutely comboed. Nice. I love invincibility frames. I'd love to have some someday. So, I guess we're getting out everybody's least favorite superhero. And his stick. Alright, let's give him a chance, cause actually he's not that bad. A lot of people are really down on this guy, both as a design and as a character in terms of playing, but he could be a hell of a lot worse. God, I wish there was a place to recover on this floor, but the game is just like, hey, fuck you, buddy. And my response to that is like, well, okay, I mean, that's totally unnecessary, but okay. Oh god, should we just switch to a ranged character? Yeah, exactly, that's the thing, is that he's got like a real swing length. You think of far worse designs. Yeah, I mean, On a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 is Mr. Popo, he's not a 5. Sick. Oh, absolutely. But that's what the numbers above 5 are for. So let's do this. Let's have some actual ranged attacks for our life here in order to deal with, God, everything on this floor. In fact, probably this entire dungeon. I'm not going to be happy about this, that's for sure. I forgot that this whole place is just bullshit. And then I saw the enemies again, and it's like, oh, right. Well, I think there's also the matter of not really growing up so much anymore around a lot of the worst stuff that's out there. So it might not necessarily be something that is immediately recognizable to everybody, right? And not for nothing, we are saying this all as a bunch of white Americans. So, skewed perspective and all that. I don't need to look at the build-up for that. I'm not gonna do that with this. This is getting crunched down for spare parts. Please just give me the gunpowder so I don't have to deal with any floor anymore. Nope. Yes, I hear the bugs making the gross fish noise. And by gross fish noise, I mean the gross crab noise. Because, yeah, for some reason the crab enemies make this really grody sound when they're walking around. Oh, you're not even going to stop when you hit me, are you? Wow. I'm pretty sure if I equip the Sandbreaker, I just die of thirst instantly on this floor. So we're just gonna do this. All right, hey, get that thing out of here. I enjoy the crumpling sound. Oh, good. This is the worst position. This is the worst position possible! Thank fucking Christ it doesn't make my things any faster. Oh, should we really push it for the items? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got many years to regret this with. Or something. I don't know where I'm going with that. Hey, hey, we got some more breads. Breads. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm glad I did the dumb thing there then. Hey, standing powder. All right. So we are at max this stuff here. I need the ice. No, I don't even need the ice. I need the other stats that confirms though. just gonna leave that alone for now. And we're gonna switch back to Shao, and we're gonna get the fuck off of this floor, because I've had enough of this place. Yeah, like I said, is it piss? God. Oh, Eggman. He did it! The madman, he did it! He pissed on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? Can't believe I didn't think of that before. So do we only have 23 hours to beat this dungeon before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth? Oh hey, we don't need those breads. Give me my 5 cents for those loaves of... I almost said loaves of breads. I've been saying breads as a, you know, JoJo's reference, obviously. And then I almost make it worse by just almost making it worse. Grab a couple of those. What am I using that thing for? For this? It's gotta be for this, yeah. So, oops. I don't suppose I need those busters? I'm gonna need those eventually. Yeah, so what are we looking at for needs for this thing? We need a source of thunder. Hey, Ivan. How's it going? Because I'm like, wait a second. Like a decent amount of thunder on it. And I think it's literally just going to be stocking up the platinum ring full of... It's going fantastic. Good. Good to hear. Alright, let's return to the moon damp, or whatever we called it before. Well, I'm glad to hear, because I'm still having fun with this. Although, yeah, we are definitely in the area where the enemies are kind of mean. Oh yeah, I didn't start putting up any of the stuff that we've been picking up from any of these orbs. Oh wow, 4-3 and we're getting mimics. Did I listen to any of the tracks? I did listen to the 2 Amorphous tracks that were in there. I don't remember what else was in there. I'm pretty sure I listened to something else that you posted, but my memory is clearly not letting me express that very well. That double impact doesn't really have anything of value for us, does it? Yeah, it's It's a stat stick. Alright, I'll have to check out the whole album at some point. Hey, that was fast. Well, we got a buff, so we may as well take on these fights. I mean, it's free experience points. We may as well, right? This is that stuff, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the Legend of Mana anime. I haven't seen that yet, but I know it's a thing, and that pleases me greatly, because it's good fucking game. Kind of a surprise, but hey, can't complain. Well, nice. Was there a manga for Legend of Mana? Or was... Because if there was, I don't remember that. Hey, we got a handle. So, yeah, these drawbridges and the handle is our, it's our sort of doors for the dungeon. Looks a little bit silly. But honestly, I guess what do you do with a moon hole like this? Oh. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't know about that, or if I did, I didn't remember. Hey, they're really jam-packing all these obstacles into one or two places. And by one or two places, I mean one place all in a row. Wow, alright. This whole side of the dungeon... You want to put in a thing for Stickman to spin at, too? Get! Wow! Wow, okay. Just glue yourself directly to my asshole, why don't you? That was some... Wow, words escape me. I hate these fucking fish. Oh yeah, and just to really teabag you a little bit, they drop the flapping fish, which is the dungeon key for the shipwreck. The one that goes bad. At some point, this place has to, like, be less nasty, right? I know there's some stuff in here that is a little less disgusting. Yeah, we're leaving. I get it. I was hoping there'd be something else, but nope. No can do, slurms. Out we go. A pegging, that's... It feels like a little bit beyond a pegging. It's like the cover of what was it, Far Beyond Driven? I think. Okay, pardon me. The version of it that the original version of the cover, but yes, the album I was thinking of was Far Beyond Driven by Pantera. And that one has a picture of a drill going into a skull. Rather infamously, the original cover art for it was going to have the drill going into someone's butthole. And that's about how that felt. Butt skull. What a phrase. Also, it's amazing that I just laugh at the phrase butt skull. Excellent. Hooray. Alright, Ladan, here's a fish. An ice cream sandwich. Yeah, fair enough. Regarding Pantera, they got a couple of alright songs, but you didn't know about. I'm surprised that you didn't know about it because, like, yeah, you seem like you would be one of the people to know about that pretty quickly. That's why I didn't tell you, is because I figured, oh, he already knows that shit. Meanwhile, it turns out that I'm the one over who's like, I killed her. I mean, I shouldn't laugh because, obviously, but, yeah. So, yes, by the way, here is what we've got going on here. We're building a mech. And that's pretty cool. Now, what goes in here? Oh, we don't know yet. Yeah, see, the problem is we don't know where any of this stuff goes yet, because there's just all of these, hey, okay, so I think that this one is too far down. I'm trying to place stuff in the right locations as early as possible, just by virtue of the fact that, well, this is going to be hard to screw up, you'd think. You know, what I'm saying is there's not a ton of creativity that goes into this. Elephant. After some... turtle shell. Where'd those things go? They go on the shoulders or something? There we go. We can start putting together most of this one leg and see that it's probably the wrong way around here. That might be a little better. Well, it definitely it looks like a pile of weird chunks of metal, that's for sure. We're not getting very far with it just yet, because the game is like, hey, what if we gave you the parts that don't actually go together for you? Great. I don't think there's any more. I think all the items to pick up are on the lower level, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. But we do have a fluffy donut to feed to Mr. Lead character here. AKA the boy who's not getting most of the attention, because honestly, level grinding these weapons, I probably should just be like, hey, I'm gonna go and get to the final dungeon and I'll worry about leveling things later, because that area is going to give us access to much better options for upgrading our gear. And if I recall correctly, moon drops or whatever it's called is pretty short. Moon drops, the moon sea. There we go. All right. Well, we get to be just Ruby on this floor, which is fine because, again, that's kind of easy mode. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make just kind of an executive decision here. We're gonna blaze through this level as hard as we can. Blaze it. Anyway. So yeah. Like, I'm gonna scan for items and stuff on, like, every... Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. That's why I'm not doing any damage. God, I'm stupid. I was like, why am I not doing any damage? Oh, right. Let me switch elements. Oh, that's what that is. Alright, switch over to harvest a little bit of experience and then pick up the blue circle. That's a bit of a waste. Alright. But that's to protect my actually good thing from status change, which will screw up its stats and make it worse. We don't want that, do we? No, we don't. Neat. Alright, come on, give me the... Hey, nice. Give me the item I'm looking for. I'm looking for... Can we throw anything in here real quick to make this, like, a little bit better? I think pretty much all this needs is thunder anyway, so... Screw it, let's do this. Like I said, we will have a better way of dealing with that later on. We didn't get the gunpowder already, did we? We did not. Oh, hey, look, it's these fuckers again. Yeah, they do drop bombs. That'd be a useful way to help deal with some stuff. I'm gonna stock those into my button up there. And there's our gunpowder. Alright, let's crack the other chests. And just ignore all the monsters. That, don't think that's... Yeah, we need med... Oh, we do need some other shit. Okay, I forgot about that. Clearly. Aim a little better. I'm just scanning for weapon chests, really. Because, yeah, as you probably could guess, we could use some of those that are better than what we can buy from the store. And there are some weapons that we will want that we can't buy from the store. Let's go recover. Get launched out of a cannon. Everybody's favorite thing to do on the weekend, you know? Land here. Oh, good. We've got moles, but they're on the moon. Great. Great, great, great. Fuck this entire level. Yeah, that's a thing that I remembered and didn't want to spoil, because anyone who saw any of the earlier streams of this knows how much I hate those bastards. In the first level they show up, and I hate how they have worth, like, no reward. Here, at the very least, we're able to kill them pretty quickly, because our damage is better, and we have ranged characters who can actually fight. But still. Game, what is wrong with you? Also, we're in the wrong character. Okay, so we need to come back with the hand crank. At the very least, this is no longer a mimic floor, so there's that going for us, I suppose. That's one way to get rid of them nice and fast. And you just really don't want to deal with nothing. Kaboom! There's our handle. I was gonna say it means we can skip out on a whole part of the level, but that's not true. I just realized there's two Atlas over in the top area there. Finger? What the hell? Thank you, Cloud. Clouds? Wait. Gunpowder. Yeah, get out the little cat. Cross the gap, and this up. Oh no, my feather. We suddenly realized, yeah, I don't think we sold that double impact that we don't really need. I can fix that when I get back to town. Get a little bit more cash. The chest first. Yeah, I hear the moles. Alright. Now back to dodging things. What am I doing? Why did I choose her? I just wanted to get the Atla and go. Oh well. That works. Just do some cleanup. Get some fishing bait that we can sell. And pick up a lookout. Dungeon for a moment. Shop. Doing this stuff. I don't think I need that much repair powder. Soon I'm going to be disproven about that one pretty severely, I'm sure. Oh yeah, we wanted to dump this because it's useless. We're gonna not have enough for the snail yet. Right, because I did that. Yeah. Easy solution. So we have that on the go as soon as we need it. Which will be, like, right after we unlock that character. Here. Yes, I'll put that down in a second. Do I have anything else on any of these? Oh, okay, the elephant emblems go in the hand parts. Okay. I couldn't tell what they were from that icon. So we should probably put down that lookout somewhere. And then do a quick tour of the area, looking for items. Lookout goes there, I guess? Find a gourd. Oh, okay, we actually control that. For a second I thought that was automatic, but no. I mean, why not just make it automatic, really? But I digress. It is very strange the functionality that this game chooses to add and not add sometimes. But, you know, early 2000s. Metal Breaker, attack +1, wind, undead buster. Just sponging up a bunch of little attachments and stuff. That's nice. Alright. Back out to the dungeon. Ah, yes, we've got the curse floor. Wow. So we can start just throwing shit in, right? Yeah, so these are both going to be exactly the same, basically. It's just stats and elements. All it wants. In that case, that's all it's gonna get. But obviously, we can't really do anything right now. Alright, so for a bit, let's go ahead and... Oh no, the sun is already in our thing, isn't it? 2x slot? No, it isn't. I'm thinking of a different weapon. Switch to Holy. That's our strongest. And I think most things here don't really care. Except for like one enemy that we'll see pretty soon. Possibly pretty soon. I remember the enemy, but I don't remember when it shows up. Because that's always a really good set of traits to have in your brain. It's not this dude. The White Fangs, who are just the werewolves from the forest, but with a different color scheme. Yeah, this is definitely the part of the game where they really didn't have ideas. Like, quite severely so. Oh hey, we got mimics on this floor instead of the previous one. Well, that's nice. Fight these doggos. Nothing to do here. Make our way on over to the other island. Although soon we're gonna have to leave that and go to the other island. So on and so on. A large chest back there? No, it's not. It's me not being able to see things properly. Enjoy those beeps. I'll deal with it soon, don't worry. You should continue to worry, because I'm going to stretch this out. I'm kidding. Probably. Yeah, I figured there'd be two of them there. Excuse me. I did it, don't. Alright. Tone, do what you gotta do. You're the only useful thing you've got in this dungeon, pretty much. Ooh, parts high definition. Wow. In 2001? Really? That joke's not good, and I don't care. On the launch... It doesn't on the fucking launch model! Doesn't on the later fat model either. It might have one on, like, one of the slim models or something. But offhand, I'm like, that's a PS3 thing. You imagine being a goober this goofy, right? Gosh, Sora. Yeah, because it had an AV cable that, of course, like every console after, like, the NES, basically, that had any AV out. It's like, hey, yeah, what if we just use a custom cable end that is not going to be interchangeable between manufacturers? Actually, I didn't have an original PlayStation at any point, so I don't know if that had a special end to it, like what it was like over at the console end of things. But the game, yeah. Like, the original Genesis had some kind of funny DIN plug that was kind of like just a standard one scaled up, I think, but... One sec. Yeah, sorry, I was adjusting my chair and adjusting my fan because weather here is a little bit not super great, and of course my room is heating up a little bit because my computer's doing a little bit more stuff. That would probably be the power supply, I believe. It shared a power supply plug with either the NES or the SNES, I believe. Saying that, I mostly know that because I have a power adapter that, it's a third-party thing, obviously, that can connect to an NES or a SNES or a Genesis. Obviously not, like, all three at once, although it does have two things for it. So, yeah. However, the Model 1, at least, which I only have the original Genesis model, and I don't remember what the old ones were like, has, like, just this fat DIN plug for a AV out. Later models might have had a different cable. That said, I know that the Super Nintendo, the N64, and the GameCube all had the same AV out port. So if you had an AV out cable for one of those, you could just keep using it forever, basically. At least up until the Wii happened, and then the Wii had a different cable. And I believe also, yeah, the Wii didn't have like a HD out. The Wii U had one, of course. He held it together with a rubber band. Gotcha. So maybe it was the case. Maybe that was the case. I do not remember any of the later models of the Genesis offhand. I only have a Model 1 Genesis, and we had the Model 2 when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything about that offhand, because I don't create or keep memories very easily. My brain is falling apart. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, then that was definitely a, it's definitely an AV out, huh? Interesting. We're just slowly piecing together all kinds of completely useless information today. The best kind of useless information. Wait. Yeah, that was the thing with the Genesis Model 1. Wait a second. Because I could swear that the Genesis Model 1 did not share an AV out cable with any other... maybe I just don't remember anything. Maybe I just haven't looked at its butt in a while. What a phrase. What a use of words. Good old magical rubber bands. Oh, incoming. I hear it. Wow, okay, dude. Yes, that is correct. The power brick for it was indeed quite massive. Like, you could kill someone with that pretty easily if you swung it around for some reason. I don't know why you would swing it around, but, you know. I guess in case you need to defend your home from an intruder. Here we go. Here is, like, one of the only enemies in this area that cares about element. It's a Vulcan. It is a dune, but it's made of lava. And as you would probably guess, fire attacks don't do shit to it. Hey, we got some water. Excellent. Remember to stay hydrated, everybody, etc. I don't know if I've ever said this on stream, by the way. Is there anyone else who is bothered by having by the amount of people who, like, just say, remember to stay hydrated, everybody, and stuff like that, and the stay hydrated bot and all that? I mean, not because it's bad advice. I'm not out here in favor of drying yourself out, but because its status as being that fucking memey kind of feels like it might take away from that. Like, you might get somebody who's like, oh, everybody says that, it's just a meme, fuck it, I'm just gonna not drink any water, and then they later end up, you know, pissing dust or something. Why am I doing that? Let's do this instead. Anyway, you say that, and I'm leaning pretty heavily forward in my chair right now, like a person with really bad posture. And I do have bad posture, but I'm absolutely exasperating it a little bit. Which I know is not the right word. Don't at me. I did that on purpose. It's a joke. Did we get the gunpowder already, boys? And not boys? I mean boys in the most, like, the way people say that on streaming platforms in general is a gender neutral. It's very weird that that is considered to be acceptable, whereas if I said girls, there would be so many people who would absolutely go ape shit. Ape shit bananas. Because his digestive tract don't work. Meanwhile, I'm the one who's engaging in a bit of a tract right now. Yeah, exactly. Also, what a pose she does. I mean, I guess she's a djinn, so, like, who cares, but... God, that kind of reminds me... It was years ago now. House and Fata Morgana came out in English. And there was that line with, Morgana, or whatever her name was, calling the guy, saying he had a fragile male ego. And so many people were so fucking upset by it, and I'm just absolutely laughing my ass off, because way to prove the point. You know, imagine getting mad at a joke in a video game. It's not even a real person. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Let's see how much more moon robot we can do here. I think that the parts here are all randomized, and we get the eye specifically after beating a certain level or something. But don't take my word for that, because I don't really know much of anything. Giant urn in here. Big bird head, and... yeah, that is absolutely fucking wrong. So... this is also telling me that I have inverted the orientation of everything here. Like a bad fanfiction author. What's this doing up? Scan the lower level here real quick. See if I missed anything. Although it's been shown that that stuff spawns around town too, so. Alright. Fuck it. We're going back to the dungeon. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a short one. Like, I think it's 15 floors. So we should be getting our dude pretty damn soon. Yeah, if there's nothing going on here, that makes me think that we're gonna have a little event and then everything will be good to go. Something about this picture looks very funny to me. Well, we can see that our guy who's a little dressed for winter weather here. During the test flight, the body fell apart, huh? What are you talking about? Oh, is that to do with our Gundam? Oh, check this guy's little helicopter pack out. Whee! Well, I guess let's go back then. Wow, okay, dude. This is some rudeness you're spreading here. Ceiling isn't a thing that, I see. It's impossible. Said it was difficult. Well, alright, buddy. Oh, yeah? Just beat its ass. Process of making the sun giant. Yeah, we've been putting the parts back together. Hey, take a look. State-of-the-art yellow droplets technology. And God, the translation on this is so bad. I'm just not even commenting on the fact that it is, like, kind of some of the worst that I've ever seen. And I've played Mega Man Battle Network 4, and this may actually be worse than that, which is kind of fucked. We need a Pez sphere. Is that what we need, Mr. Osmond? Is a Pez sphere? A sphere of Pez? And put up the prize for a match at the Coliseum. Okay, so that's why you're going to go have a wrestling match against the boss of the area. It's not completely irrelevant. You don't say. Oh, hell yeah, let's join forces. Get in my party. He seems like such a douche. He just slapped us for going for a handshake. He's dabbing on us. God. I can't even. Alright, well, You know what, Osmond? We have some food for you so that you can have some stats. He starts with 100 HP. He's pretty tanky for a ranged character. Also, yeah, his starting weapon is a machine gun, which I'll show off briefly and then unequip and never turn back. Because, yeah, no. I don't even think we get any machine guns that are useful for, like, having any stats to break down. A powerful blazing gun, huh? I don't know what the hell that means, but alright, Chief. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick look at this thing. Yeah, its stats are fucking useless, as you probably could guess. You like the rabbit man who dabs on us? Dabs on the haters? Actually, he is honestly really good. His max HP tops out at 160. He gets shockingly good defense for being Mr. Guns. And quite frankly, he can probably replace either of your other ranged characters. I mean, Xiao is already, like, kind of an outmoded crutch character at this point, but his laser guns are all elemental weapons, and they're really good at that, so yeah, we're gonna be putting him to use in that regard. Quite a bit, actually. What am I in weapons for? I need to distribute these things. Oh wow, I really only saved 2 of these, huh? Look at me being an idiot. Alrighty, let's go and go back to the drops that are... Wait, no, it's the Moon Sea is the dungeon. Yellow drops is the town. Yellow droplets, etc. Alright, so Osmond. Best thing about him is that he makes a moderately annoying sound because of his little helipack. And also, the machine gun behaves kind of like that. It doesn't consume your full speed meter. And, yeah. So Osmond can fly over these large gaps, which are basically just the ones that Xiao has to deal with, but even bigger, so even she can't deal with them. Which kind of means that outside of some very specific circumstances, he is literally just better than her. Like, it's kind of a shock. I'll show this off in combat as well, I guess. We can freely walk over that. Well, we're going to be doing a little more damage than we usually would. And we're going to get frozen, and we're probably going to get comboed by this thing, aren't we? Or it could take its sweet time. Yeah, it's decided to mock us for a bit. So instead, we've got a laser gun. Uniquely, a couple of Osmond's weapons in the middle of his weapon tree are, in fact, flamethrowers. Or, rather, I guess, whatever you would call the elemental version of a flamethrower, because several of them are clearly not going to be shooting fire all of the time. In fact, most of them are. And by most of them, I mean both of them, because there's only two. I'm really losing it. I never had it to begin with. The fuck am I talking about? Yeah, we're cutting it a little close there. But job's a good one. Get this thing out of my face. Now, unfortunately, we don't really get to show off that Osmond's mobility makes him really good at dealing with most enemies, because the game is just setting the most goober shit in front of us to just absolutely mock. But, yes, he can be really good at just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna sidestep over and over. Yeah, so, both of his guns really just want fucking elements. In that case, I guess we're gonna give it to him. Give them to them. So yeah, he's pretty cool, needless to say. I should not be sitting on my legs, but I just do it constantly. Wait. 1 second. I need to readjust the chair again. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. You do it, and it's not a good idea. Now, like, my whole lower left leg has gone numb. I'm glad I don't gotta go anywhere until this is over. But God, it feels terrible. What am I doing? I don't need... Yeah, he's not doing a ton of damage right now. I should probably switch off him until I have weapons better built up for him. So as much as I'd like to be like, hey, yeah, let's keep using him for being good, we're not gonna do that. Oh, hi, being Mimic for this dungeon already. Fuck me running. So I bet I know what would make Osmond a lot stronger. And that's if I use that sun properly. Equipped it to his snail for a bit. Equipped it to his snail, that sounds real silly. Move. I'm curious if that... Yeah, so we can upgrade this to the Blessing Gun already, but we're probably not going to do that. I mean, certainly we're not going to use the sun on Osmond's thing, although... Doesn't sound like a terrible idea, because the other weapon that he has is an upgrade directly from the Blessing Gun. So, the Blessing Gun is one of the two flamethrowers, so we're going to try to skip that because, hey, it's a video game, so the flamethrowers are not good weapons. As you just think about real life, how it's, As you think about how in real life a flamethrower is actually quite effective, but it's a video game, so no. Not so much. Well, that's it. That shot was really going pretty far, actually. And that amused me. Yes, we picked up FTL faster than light. That's a video game I've never really played. Oh, that's... Considering the type of monsters we have in this area. Oh, good, they're making horrible noise. Excellent. Gunpowder check? Yeah, we got gunpowder. Alright. Fuck you guys. Time to go get the last orb. I don't even have to get the last chest, because that's obviously the map. I also don't have to get in any fights if I don't want to. Cool. Open orb and get out of there. Get out of there, SpongeBob. Etc. So, no, I need... Back we go. By back we go, I mean back here. card, etc. Off with the shoulder. Hey, we get an event happening here. Sir, it's not finished yet. I don't think you should jump in. Anyway. Just overlooking the thing. Hey, found some more defense for Ruby. Nice of you to warp me over there, I guess. Health item. Probably pick up all this stuff here. What's your HP? 130. So we can give this to Tone and we can cap his max HP at 170. Because that's as high as the game will let it go for some reason. Anyway, back to the Moon Sea. Let's go. Number 10. We're pretty close. Pretty close too. That's what we're looking for here. Say, I hear some big rock boys. Yeah, we got Titans. All right. Camera? Yeah, that's why I wanted a camera angle that didn't suck balls. And of course, these things do that much damage to our weapon while we still have durable. So that's pretty gross. As we just get 3 of these things in a row here. God, I almost feel like I need another fucking repair powder already. Sheesh. Is that necessary, game? Of course it is. Who am I kidding? Alright. Back to Helipack. Ooh, hey. This one's legit. And it was curse locked. Nice. And we got a turtle shell. That's a weapon for Goro that looks absolutely hilarious. Alright. Damage says limit. Fix that. Hey, I love when that shot just goes sailing over the enemy's head. Fucking hilarious. Goro, you want to be able to fight this thing? Want to fuck it up real badly? That's also an option. Not one that I would like you to continue engaging in. Oh, is that a... I don't remember that, so... Tell by me being like, oh, is that a thing? Yeah. Oh, right. I think I remember that. Xiao gets a special message for this, but nobody else gets it. Yeah. It says, oh, even she can't jump this, which, fair enough. Time to get out the new boy. I enjoy how upset you are about this. Very amusing to me. Terrible person. Alright. Alright. Upgrade. Up a grade. And oh hey, there's an X2 slot there, that's nice. Almost tempted to put a stat unit there, but I will not. Instead, for the time being, I'm just going to insert this. Later I can put something else there, and it'll be great. You'll see. Or you won't. That's also an option. You might just keep your eyes closed the whole time on purpose. Oh hey, clown. Yeah, whatever, just mash the button. Give me my bread. Thanks, dude. Fuck the clown. I just enjoy the phrase fish cat, that's all. Because it creates a mental image that is not, well, what it actually refers to. A cat with gills. Yes, gills. So you won't be needing lungs then. Can't see why I would. However that bit from Futurama goes. Clearly I'm a little bit congested to actually be... I need all this chicken? I'm barely healing in these dungeons. You know what? The moment when I'm selling the healing consumables because I'm looking at my number of things in the going, ugh, I don't feel good about that one, Chief. Do I need anything in the inventory right now? I've got a feather. I got plenty of bombs. I think we're good to go. Why? Budget. And presumably a complete lack thereof. Sure it did. Windows 98. Well, good luck, nerd. Whoop his butt! Yep. As you probably guessed from the fact that we're at this level and no Atla to pick up, it is time for Osmond to be marginally disappointing. Because honestly, he's a good character, but that only counts for so much when we don't have any gear for him. Ah, yes, I'm glad that the Titans drop stones. That's a useful use of their... Shut up. On the other hand, we did get the gunpowder instantly, so we could probably just fucking bail on this shithole as soon as we figure out where the exit is. And for that matter, I think that's what I'm gonna go do. On the other hand, there is a chest. Oh, there isn't. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure the other chest in the far distance is a king mimic, so let's just go. Let's move on to floor 12. And I'm pretty sure these last few floors we're going to have a bunch of stuff to pick up for orbs, because we've been kind of lacking in those. Oh, we got the Crescent Baron here. I like this dude's design. Looks pretty cool. Shoots literal moonbeams at us. Did you miss something? Not really. I mean, we got this guy. But, I would say that aside from that, major developments have not been huge. And, you know, if that's something you'd like to avoid being heavily spoiled on the story in the intervening moments, well, then that helps out. Oop. Heck. Boy, it's a good thing this is right here. Alright, our points are full up already, so we can pop that right out. Double the holy. Actually, I'm going to take double the thunder points here, because it seems like thunder drops have been kind of terrible. I know that there's an enemy that's a little better about it in an upcoming dungeon, but also, at that point, we have better ways of doing stuff. We still, yeah, it's 15 for everything, I guess. Which, incidentally, yeah, this does kind of mean that upgrading this was probably... it's a DPS loss, guys. I'm sorry, I... Speedrun over. Looks at the fact that we're on the 7th session of this, and they've been on non-consecutive weekdays. So, yeah. Speedrun. Nice try trying to teleport. Let's erase this Titan real quick. I do like that at least if they're going to have the same monster design from a gameplay perspective, at least it looks a lot different. There's our gunpowder. Good chest, there we go. Alright, 2 orbs to pick up. We didn't last it, Odin. Well, sucks to suck. Kidding. That's a shame. Rip, no Breadsmith Odin. That would have been very funny if that had been a thing. But, oh well. Sometimes the game just doesn't like you having fun. You very specifically, not even just like a general word you here. You very specifically. Anyway, I saw that you sent me a lengthy thing about beef, and I'll read that later. It sure is a shrimp. I am sitting back in the chair now a little more than I was before. Sure, but still, I'll read it eventually when I remember to. It could be a couple of weeks from now, who knows. Alright, get in the cannon. Oh yeah, the one with the terrible barrel, right? Oh, don't need to sell that. You know what? I'm gonna sell all of the +2 magics and keep the +3s only. The soundtrack is pretty good. Sound effects are a little bit minimal variety, but still. It's a very nostalgic theme for me, the in a building. Alright, so the chest armor here, right? Or no, that's not correct. That needs like the whole torso. Alright, so that's not the dude. Okay. By okay, I mean I have minimal idea what's going on. When it comes to building this. Sure, I don't have anything for this. Yeah, nothing really looks like it fits in that shape. Well, I think that's gonna go like that. Left parts are over on the right, and the right parts are over on the left. Because ourselves down. Scan for items. Close has to trigger that thing yet. Hooray, speed +2. Yeah, that's... Oh, I'm sure that's gonna happen. Because this game... Yeah. Walk up to the dude. Oh, I don't know about perfect, but there's a lot going on that's fun. Oh, nope, this dude was trying to run away. Osmond's gonna bully him. He looks like a cartoon robber a little bit. Rubble. Wait. This Oscar just talks shit right to this face. And it's like, yeah, well. Okay, I'll do it. Hamburglar. Yeah, there you go. Oh, the Hamburglar. You ever been hamburgled? You feel real silly because you just said the word hamburgled to describe your situation. Hey, more health. Go up the ladder. Come on. Oh yeah, they probably hamburgle you regularly. Yeah, just being like, yeah, I want your thing. Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, that's the original, the image macros. The icon has cheeseburger, right? And, you know, something. Basically, the Hamburglar is a cat, I guess. Alright, let's go back to yellow droplets real quick and dump some items out of our inventory. Well, sometimes games are just very long. It's a thing that happens for some reason. Then I guess because it's like a roguelike type of thing, basically. You know, we didn't use that term so much for console games back at the time, but yeah. Well, one second. Well, after Eggman's Fun Land, we go to a big evil space castle. It's not in space, I guess, but it's... You know, we go to the end of the game, basically. Everybody's favorite game setting, the end. This one operated by a handle. This one's operated by a handle. I feel like I've had a situation where a level has spawned, by the way, and the handle has been on the other side. I'm using the term handle here, I guess, in a very generalized manner to refer to any of those type of items. But, yeah. Because, you know, random number generation is just sometimes going to be kind of an asshole to you for no good reason. Uh-oh. I'm being tailed by a... Oh god, what is that? It's an Arthur. Yeah, it just blocks with its fist. Like that. Yeah, that's... I also appreciate that they make, like, a really obnoxious motor sound. Also, when you kill them, sometimes they just sort of stop for a bit and then fall over like that. That's genuinely really funny. Meanwhile, I'm just sort of imagining Mr. Ratburn piloting a killer robot or something. His name was Mr. Ratburn, right? Like, I don't remember much about Arthur. Ah, yes, that's why I didn't come this way, is because we have to get out everybody's favorite to spin away the smog. Hey, Bryself, how's it going? You and Fury were playing some No Mercy earlier, huh? That's what I was led to believe. Ah, yes, getting shot at point-blank range and it just knocks you over and you do the dumbest spiral possible. Finish that up. Nice. Yeah, a lot of those old wrestling games, honestly, probably the new ones too, but... like, I pay attention to that stuff anymore. Definitely had the potential for some incredibly silly business going on. Let's switch away from electric damage against this thing that's in the ground. Somehow I have a feeling that that doesn't work very well. Blah, blah, Pokemon rules. I mean, it's not immune to it, but still. Oh man, the PS2 era ones. The PS2 era, when you had just enough detail allowed in models and textures from the resolution to have things that actually sort of looked like stuff, but too little for them to actually look like stuff, you know? Alright, do you drop anything? Oh, they drop bananas. Right, because of the crescent things. Graphics haven't improved much. Oh, I've heard some of the horror stories about some of the more recent ones. Rest in peace, WWE 2K20 or I think it was 2K20. Oh my god, that's so long ago now. I hate everything. I don't know what year it is anymore. But where am I? Who am I? I think we've been over that bit before. Did we get our gunpowder? Oh, that's upsetting. They don't let you do the fun stuff. Aww. Damn you, Vince. You... I'm not even going to say he used to be cool, because that's not true. Vince McMahon has always been, like, the opposite of cool, as far as I can tell. Oh, right, Vince is out. Yeah, good point. That's a fairly recent development, though, right? So, at the very least, I can say that as a joke about recent video games, at least, because I don't think it's been the... It's fun. Triple H's adventure, nice. Things are going in a direction. Yeah, well, there you go. I freely admit that I am not exactly the most wrestling-invested human being that ever there was. But I know a lot of that stuff because I'm surrounded by a lot of other people who are super into it. Was Bray Wyatt the guy that I saw? I forgot, because I saw somebody who was trending yesterday and everybody was like very happy about it. And he had a really positive message they threw out to the world. I forget if it was Bray Wyatt, though. It might have been someone else. But yeah, okay, it was Bray Wyatt. Alright. Cool. But that also tells you that my memory is full of holes. Especially when it comes to anything specific. But yeah, honestly, ditching Vince is probably a good idea. Just in general, yeah. Couple of good... Oh, yeah, you know, I thought... I remember The Fiend and a couple of other... Oh, yeah, don't stick water in the cannon, otherwise he makes a funny face like that. And by face, I mean gesture. Face, wow, listen to me. Yeah, because Osmond has a face. The Fiend is one that I was aware of the existence of, which sounds... Boy, I'm really making myself sound like I am a human being right now. But, no, I thought that was a different group. But like I said, you know, more on the periphery than anything, and I don't have a great memory either, so... Hey, look, another gourd. Are we in a position where we're pretty close to just maxing out everybody's thirst meters? Because it sure feels like it at this point. Grab us some more gold bullion, because at this point, why not? It says everybody except for Tone at... You accept another one? Yes, you can, actually, huh? Again, I clearly don't remember how high it can go. Maybe it can go all the way to the right side of the HUD. Maybe it can go even further if you use a Game Shark or similar device. So the gold bullion, I've been stocking those up. Basically, it's a way of storing your cash and keeping it safe. I could also just put them in storage, but I haven't been remembering to do that. Okay, there we go, the scale. There's our chest armor for that. Crest armor, and we need the... not that guy. Yeah, so... it's a useful thing for, well, just in general, if you need to stockpile your cash. And once you have access to any of the item storage locations, that makes that even easier. But yes, you might be thinking, hey, why not just have a place to store it the regular way? And that's a good question. Let's pick up fire and put it in your bag. Yeah, I know, right? We got hit by an attack from the full frontal. Full frontal, wait a second. Yeah, oh, names in Gundam. They are very, very strange. Oh, the final boss is gonna be, bit, so... Just remembered a new return. Oh, no. Oh, you're having a bad time, aren't you? I, on the other hand, am laughing my ass off because of that. Oh, Gundam 00. What a series that was. Are we sure that wasn't just some sort of shared hallucination or something? It wasn't? Fuck. The world sometimes could stand to be a better, less bad place. Alright, number 14. This should be the last set of items, I think. Which basically means that we have a few, locations to grab. And one giant urn. I think that's it. But I'm sure that the game won't give that to us easily. Oh, hey, dude. Hey. Hey, dude. Dude! Get out of my way, you fat bastard. And as a fat bastard, I'm allowed to say that. All you need to join the Titans is a big mouth. Etc. The 9 fit right in! Oh. Well, listen, there's multiple Arthurs for some reason. They just decided to name some of these enemies after random people they knew. I'm not sure why the names are like that, but hey. I'm not a video game person. Instead, just Cat Jam. Yep, I mean, honestly, Cat Jam's kind of a mood in and of itself. If this battle music would stop interrupting me so much, I mean, I actually do like the main theme for the Moon Sea here. Unfortunately, as we've said before, there's like 2 sound effects in the entire game, so everything else. Moonrock. God, listen to you. You're having a problem. You're having multiple problems, in fact. I might be all of them. Ross Perot bought one, what? A moon rock? Well, good for him. Good for you, Ross Perot, you strange... It's strange, man. Well, I told you recently that I'm really bad at the whole, you know, memory thing, and I forgot what else I was gonna say. Wow, we are just like perfect on getting those things today. Hey, we got a bone twig. Oh god, we're being converged upon here. Buck, get up! Get up! Okay, well, I guess we had a backswing when we stood up here. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. I want the gold bag. Apparently I want to get punched in the dick, actually, is what I meant. Well, that's okay. I lost stand and powder, but whatever. Those things are a dime a dozen. This kind of sounds like exactly the sort of thing that would happen with, this sounds like the sort of thing that would happen with Ross Perot, so... I don't remember this story, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, I completely believe every single word of that, even though I didn't understand a single one of them. Did I hear Leslie Jordan passed away? I did not. I don't even remember offhand who... Don't say anything about that. I don't remember anything. But... Fuck. Does Is there anything? My inventory is pretty tightly packed here. Yeah, Coolio, I knew about Coolio. Coolio died a few weeks ago. And I remember finding out after that happened, like, immediately, oh, hey, Coolio was the voice of the Kwanzaa bot on Futurama. Which I did not know at the time. Which is like, what a strange thing to suddenly discover, right? Because, to be honest, this game kind of takes a lot of ideas from other games. There, I said it. Alright, so parts WT, or like parts WTF. There we go. It goes right there. It forms little ball joint things. And we gotta put its belt buckle on it. The Smash Brothers RPG. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds about right. Excuse me. Good God. Alright. That dude. That lookout needs to be moved, then. Where is there space for it? It goes over here, I guess? Okay, yes, there's a little space for it. Thank you. Let's finish this out here. Alright, so everything is placed now. And the only thing we still need is the power core thing. And hey, we got some stuff we can pick up. Ooh, power-up powder. That is kind of nice, although, yeah, we are swimming in those. Again, if anybody's seen the storehouse, we've got 7 of those sitting in our thing waiting for us. Plus another one that I just got. Metal breaker, yeah, that's fine. Drop down, and this stuff up. Hey, a wind gem, yay. 50 gil. Yay, an antidote amulet. That's worth more money, at least. Gotta put some more duct tape on it. Yeah, what happened, buddy? Right, slap him. That's basically what happens, just... Get in... He gunned... I have to pronounce the bad spacing because it feels right to do that. Change you get in the fucking robot, etc. Alright, walk up to the head and... Oh yeah, it's good of you to say that to us now. Oh yeah? Concert tickets? Eh? What's the deal? Right, the admission ticket. This is going to be our key to get into the boss fight. Oh, I see. He's sort of doing like a fist bump thing. Well, you see, there's always an item that we need to get into the boss fight. It's just that it's very funny this time because it's an admission ticket. Alright, we can feed the cat some candy. Because that's a good idea. Don't you WH me. Well, there probably is, but the problem is that you're dealing with a company that is very bad at putting this text together. Sometimes this game's text is fucking nonsensical. Do we have anything else we need to... Attachments in here? No. We're good. Is there a reason to bother with the turtle shell? Because at this point, I'm not feeling like we need a whole lot of ice sources anymore, but still. Also, yeah, this thing is very silly looking. It's just a turtle on a stick. Wash myself with a turtle on a stick. I don't know what that was, but it was strange, that's for sure. Alright, so now is the time that we go to fight our boss. Like little sponges in both hands. That'd be great, but I assume they forgot to model that. Alright. Hey, dude. I think that guy's T-posing at us, but not quite. Yeah, here we go. We got ourselves the boss of the dungeon. Yeah, we absolutely blazed through this dungeon today, but of course we did that on purpose this time, because, like I said, there's some nicer things awaiting us than the enemies that we have to deal with here. That's for fucking sure. Alright. Hey, get a load of that guy who we only kind of got a little bit, like the credits roll. Ugh. Is that a bull man? Minotaur Joe, what a name. Alright, Joseph. 38 straight victories? That sounds like a load of bull to me! Da-da-da-da-da-da. I like how everybody in here is just... I like how everybody here is cheering for the boss. Get some real Joe Mentum in chat here. Are you ready to meet your maker? Oh, I don't think this will be that bad. However, this is kind of a strange boss fight because I believe in this one, it doesn't actually matter if we use our new character. it's pretty much just going to be a fight of get Tone out there and do the big damage. No way, I haven't saved in a while. So that sounds like a bad idea. So here's what Minotaur Joe does, is he gets fucking drunk as shit and he murders us. Wow, okay, damn. This might be a bit of a problem. No effect. Does he not take... Okay, so I guess we gotta wait for him to... Okay, so it's not just a stamina effect, it's... Jesus, okay, so I don't remember this fight as well as I used to, that's for sure. Get... Alright, so I think we have to... Okay, I think I remember some of the basics here. These are targetable, and they can be broken. So... Clearly what we need to do here is we need to let the old boy get into range. We need to break them. We need to break his booze barrels before he gets there. Oh, is the clap emote not work? I almost said the crap emote, which is how this fight is making me feel. Alright. Mate. Oh my god. Can you, like, stay in a camera angle, my dude? Oh yeah, Osmond has literally no damage, so... Yeah, I think we are actually gonna get killed by this dude, so that's gonna be real funny. By that, I mean... Wow, alright. Well, on the other hand, if we die in a dungeon, we don't game over. So at least there's that. But also, I would feel bad. Alright, he is really fast. I don't remember... Well, clearly I don't remember this fight at all, so... Did he just undrunk? Yes, he did. Okay, so... Wow, alright. I like the fact that he just grabbed it sideways and the effect procced while he was still in mid-grab. Also, in case you couldn't tell, this camera is fucking horrendous. Which is wild because it's just a circular arena. Folks, we are in, just drink his wine first. That's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, the game doesn't let me have fun. Alright, mate, can your booze wear off so that way I can see it? You're actually... Or he can just keep sidestepping constantly and my not being able to... That was incredibly unfortunate. And that is the least we can say about that, really. Wow, look at this guy and his... whatever the fuck he was doing there. Okay, he doesn't take damage from... Is he just straight up immune to element... What if he's just immune to everybody except for certain characters? Yeah, Xiao isn't doing any damage with or without elemental, So what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try just, well, first of all, depriving him completely of his booze. Hey, look out. Basically just... Okay, sure, that's gonna happen. Well, there goes half of our money. That's okay. We didn't need that. That's a more difficult boss fight than I remember, that's for sure. Well, completely destroyed. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Well, you know what? I guess we're just gonna let this money continue to disappear. And we're gonna not buy any revival items. So, the problem that I was having there, among other than the everything, is that you might not have noticed, or perhaps you did, is that I couldn't swing at him, like, at all. Am I gonna get... I'm gonna have to watch the cutscene again, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the goddamn cutscene. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not too burnt about it. It's just like, wow, what happened? Yeah, I gotta sit here and I gotta mash X for like 20 minutes here. But, the hit detection is funny. And by funny, I mean, like, terrible. Alright, so he's at the other end of the... See? Alright, so at least let me see the no effect symbol here. Come on. Like, I can't hit him! I physically cannot hit him! Your fucking tiny-ass little... nothing sword tone, apparently. Just give up then, dude. What the f... Like, that's a bit of a problem, so... Oh, yes, you mean the 700 gold that's that I have, like, I don't know, 10 times that? More than that in the storage? I don't care. I care a little, but it's fine. No, I didn't save. Honestly, the thing that's more annoying about this is something that no amount of saving or not saving will be able to fix. That's some graphical glitch there. Are you making a fucking JonTron reference in my chat, you piece of shit? Anyway, the thing that annoys me that there's, like, no fix for, the actual issue here is this! There's no cutscene skip. No, it is not a Bubsy reference whatsoever. It's from a video about Bubsy. It's just a straight up JonTron thing. Okay, well, at least the dialogue is slightly different and slightly shorter. You can disagree if you want, but it's not... Alright, so... Seriously, do I need somebody else to do damage? If I have to do this, like, 5 points of damage at a time... I fucking will. It's not enough points. That's the important point. Oh, good. This is going to be a little bit irritating because of just, well, the bit where wow, okay, his arm knocked me over, which is fair, but also unexpected, you know? It's like, okay, that makes sense, but also, like, it feels wrong. You ever be in a situation like that? The answer is probably yes, actually, but... Alright, just shoot him in the ass when he goes for the things. I think I've got the idea here. It's just a matter of if the game's gonna let me have a chance at this. Unfortunately, he knocks me over with every attack, and then this happens. Break it. Somehow he did. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're at like 1 HP. Wow, okay, Osmond. Eat a chicken. Nice defense you got there for having... I was gonna say, doesn't he have the most defense out of the party right now? But maybe not. Got him right in the ass, and it caused some lag as the really low-budget fade-out happened. Well, you know what? I think that qualifies as cheese, hitting somebody in the butt so hard that they fall over. We got him. We got him. Beastmaster. That's a description, I guess. Too drunk. He stubbed his toe. Oh, please no. Just let us get the ball and go home. That was not easy. Although, actually, once we settled into the rhythm properly, it wasn't too bad. What if they just made him the final boss again, but with, like, real stats? And not just a slightly confusing gimmick? So I guess that when I was trying to hit him before, it was when he was in the middle of his attack animation, yeah. Let's call it an attack animation because I like the idea of calling it an attack animation when he's getting crunk. Why don't you assemble it yourself? Camera pans over the finished mech. Alright, so what's wrong here? Or do we just have to press down? You know, get into battle automatically with regular NPC trainers. That's weird, but I guess because of how they've been setting up the more free roaming type of thing. Maybe they have to do something like that. Alright, so our Power Rangers are all getting into... including the one who is very slow moving. Oh hey, there's a little item box over there. Alright, we got some cutscenes going. Oh. No, it's not that cutscene. It should stop going forward automatically. Captain Race. Oh, hey, look, it's very purple and very not great color. Outer Haven. Outer Heaven. Gilgister? Is that his name is Flag Gilgister? Wow, that's a name, alright. That's like... that is just a... that kind of does belong in, like, Metal Gear or Gundam or something like that. Shieldgister, Jesus. Quit saying things like that. Again, our sphere of Pez. American. Oh, Gundam 00 is weird. Shut your mouth. But I'm talking about Shaft. Wait. And away they go. Alright, so they kind of hype this up as like, hey, yeah, get ready for... There's a boss. It's gonna be the big fight. Tells me to hurry up. Yeah, alright. There we go. It's a metal brick. Wow, I'm so glad that was, right, Hell Dungeon. Alright, well... yeah, that's good enough. Alright, let's get in the robot, Shinji. I made that joke earlier, but I don't care. Joke. I don't know, that chair doesn't look very comfortable. Place your hands at the control spheres and picture the giants move. There we go. I guess the game is telling us, hey, yeah, you don't do real work here. It's gonna be a cutscene. Sorry to disappoint everybody, but... oh, that was a weird noise for that thing to make. Oh, it stopped already. It probably gets too... Well, gee, when you put it that way, it sounds weird. I would absolutely, like, build a model or have a statue or something of this somewhere on the shelf. If it existed. I mean, the head is kind of but, I mean, the rest of it. Those two big bird heads. And I mean, mostly my complaint about the head is, oh, it's got a gigantic forehead with nothing special going on. Oh, hey, look, this douchebag from earlier. Simba, that's not a Lion King. Oh boy, did you know that this game has plot? You shouldn't, because I don't really think it does. Yeah, I know, right? Leather jacket, no shirt. Plot has no video game. Oh, okay, so I guess that Sita was leaving all the little tiny chests in town. He's like Riku. He does kind of look a little bit. I mean, after all, he doesn't have the long hair for Sephiroth, and doesn't have the comically long katana, so he doesn't have Sephiroth's Daikatana. That came out very badly, as you would expect. So that was probably a thought that I didn't really think I should have. I guess so. Anyway, we appear to be going through a butthole. You don't say. What? 2 A's? Only 2? Yeah, we're definitely, like, inside of something's intestinal tract here a little bit. Oh, nice, nice cut there where there were several frames of everything being stopped. Outer Heaven Castle. It's more like Inner Heaven Castle, really, but, Genie's cold. God. I can't believe we decided to put it this way. Oh, hey, look, it's this dude again. Gilgister, or whatever his name is. Gilgister. You know, budget fascist. For some reason. Because that's the character design choice you want in a game this frivolous. Well, I've got bad news, Chief. That's okay, we don't have to do anything here. It's still a cutscene. Because, hey, this isn't actually the final battle. As the music changes tone completely. Eh. That title screen music in there for... I like how the boss is over here trying to snark at this thing. Now I'm really mad! Oh man, that's a big explosion. Ah, yes. Talking about a video game that nobody likes, which, to be fair. God. It's because we got the super reactor on that thing. And by that, I mean, of course, this thing's skull belt buckle. Once again, the most important feature of this robot. Whoa. A laser beam. Hooray! We done it. That's it, guys. Game over. That's why I'm letting this stream run a little bit long. It's 'cause it's over. We done it. We're switching over to Ratchet and Clank for the rest of our streaming career, and by that I mean until I finish those games. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Did it split into two or something? Oh, nope. There's just a floating Nazi. Carrying a rat. Oh, a mouse. Pardon me. A fucking rat in the jar. Okay, yeah. Alright, sure. They really just wanted to make the boss look less silly, I guess. Oh, and he just throws the rat into space. What an asshole. You remember me, boy? I don't remember this dude. But enough talk. Have at you. What land? You're in the middle of Anus. You're in the middle of Anus with just some random flying castle. Not even its final form. Oh god. The upgrade. Jesus. Jesus. Oh boy. Gonna turn into Richard Spencer. Gonna turn into... I was about to say he's gonna turn into Steve Bannon, but I'm pretty sure that that's like what the previous form was, so that might be a downgrade. Broke my fucking robots! Oh well, at least it killed the Nazi, you know? He just emits into a purple cloud of stank and goes somewhere else. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what Ghastly looks like in Pokemon Snap when you can't identify it properly. Oh, hey, look, our flying guinea pig saved us. Neat. Don't worry about it, dude. It feels like it, yeah. Oh, well, that's unfortunate if this is our only shot, because, oh boy, let me tell you, I am in no condition to be fighting the final boss, but thankfully, there is going to be something to help us out with that, and even then, we've got a bit to go before the final boss. The final boss of this game is actually pretty involved, if I recall correctly, but again, it's been at least a decade. Amazing. I believe it. Bye, hamster. We'll never see you again. Alright, so here we are at the big castle of the thunder noises and sound effects in the background. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna probably get like another hour's worth of cutscenes or something. Hour, what am I kidding? We've been making Metal Gear jokes, but this is no Metal Gear game, that's for sure. Yeah, just like the microwave tunnel. Yep, so again, this is where the game pretends to have plot. So Riku over here, and it turns out, yeah, done a thing, and he's like, hey, yeah, we could, can summon this dark genie. He thinks, hey, I gotta save my kingdom somehow, and that's... Fate, you could probably kick all their asses, come on. Trust in your sword arm. Filled with grief spelled wrong. And that amazing grammar, this how Genie was born. Yeah, thanks. You know, when translations you know, the copy editing does generally tend to get worse as a game goes along, especially in some of these older games. But good God, this one, jeez, yikes. They were no longer paying people by the end of this. Throughout history. The hell? Change the history of his birth and erase his being. So, travel back in time and kill him? Oh wow, voices a little bit. The Gallery of Time is our dungeon. Oh look, an overly dramatic suicide. As he shoots a beam. He'll open the Gallery of Time somehow. So the idea here, there's still orbs to be collected. However, instead of building a town, we just put together things that basically unlock cutscenes. So I guess the idea is that we're supposed to be like, well, guiding his spirit or something back through time to the place. Yeah, the fragments of his memory. They'll show you what you need to do. Yeah, it's not that complicated, my dude. It's not like we have to use any particularly arcane game mechanics. It's just a thing that's kind of a lot. God, I hope so. Unfortunately, the Gallery of Time, we are kicked straight into it. Oh, game. Boo earns. We arrive at 5 years ago. And we pop up here. So the Gallery of Time is pretty unique for a couple of reasons. First of all, I actually really like the piece of music here. Second of all, I believe this is the first dungeon where we get to properly see, like, the background stuff actually change. And I say the first because, yes, there is the post-credits dungeon, which, like I said, we'll be doing that, too, because we're insane. It's the first one where you can see, like, any changes to how the level layout looks. And, like, as you go... They heard of that there, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I know, right? Like, as you can see, this place is looking a little bit kinda not well maintained. As you go further and further back into the Gallery of Time, back in time, it starts looking a little more clean and pristine, and I think that's kinda neat. On the downside, the other unique thing that we have to say about the Gallery of Time is that And I have no idea how they fucked this up. For some reason, the back room key for this dungeon does not drop in any version except for the Japanese original. And you cannot get it except through a glitch. A glitch that you probably should not attempt because... that you probably shouldn't attempt for that anyway, because it can kind of screw your game up a little bit. But, fuck this place. I'm going to snort some escape powder and return to the docking bay here. And we can see the Fairy King himself, and we're going to take a look at what this guy has in store for us. First of all, we can talk to him if we care. But more importantly, we've got item shops. We've got item shops for days. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start taking advantage. So we're going to dump some cash into this guy. Give me that 4 grand. We are going to need all of it and like 20 times that. So yeah. Regular items, you know what they are. We got a check room here. We've got, this is the big winner. Can I buy gems? They're 3,000 apiece, but you can buy any of the gems that you can get in the back room, and that's real good. Unfortunately, you got to remember what the fuck they do to begin with, so that's a little less great. But on the other hand, I remember what I'm looking for here. We're going to do a little bit of work. And you can tell that this is why I've been stockpiling such ungodly amounts of money, because, yeah, we're going to need every last drop of these gold coins. We are going to bankrupt this man and his questionable facial hair. That is definitely not natural. You know what? I take it back. This dude did some work on that. Come on, that's vaguely impressive. All right, can we get our shit together and get the Chronicle Sword finished here? Because, yeah, all we need are those. Yeah, and you can see we're only down to 20k, you guys. Use guys. Pardon me. Went a little crazy there. Oh, you know what would help would be if I actually bought the gems. It's okay, we only lost like 600. That's nothing, I can raise that back. I can just go into one of those back rooms in the shipwreck, and it's free. Are we good to go yet? We are not, actually. Alright, so let's do this. Let's see if we can't get ourselves the Chronicle Sword finished here, and that will be where we call it. Because we have been sitting on this thing. We have basically not upgraded Tone's sword since, like, the beginning of the Sun and Moon Temple. It's kind of silly on our parts, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna take a guess and say that Holy is the one that we need more of here. Actually, why don't I just take out all my money? Because, I mean, I'm probably gonna just end up absolutely obliterating all of this off camera in order to really get on our horse when it comes to having some more abilities and stuff for our weapons and better stats, and you know, or perhaps you don't. It may very well be the case. Is it time yet? No, it's not. However, we can still feed that thing an upgrade powder. Really? Still need both of them. Alright, so... I'm gonna take a guess and say no fucking way are you gonna need more than 93 holy, because I legitimately... I'm pretty sure that nothing needs more than 93 of any of the elements or the counter stats. Nope. Alright. Buy gems. And there we will have it. Let me just grab another power-up powder. Yeah, this is a good reason to store these, by the way. Is for an instance like this where we're just absolutely plowing everything into our stuff to go completely nutso here. As we are going to do, let's do this. Ah, yes, that's a far more sensible looking weapon. The Chronicle Sword. Worlds crumble before its might, apparently. Not with these stats. They fucking don't. We still have a long way to go before we max this thing out. Like, I think we need another 100 attack or something. But, all told, still, we've got ourselves a final version weapon for Tone. And so, we got a bunch of other people to worry about. But some other time. I'm not going to sit here and subject you all to that much grind for the time being. You know, we're going to do that stuff off camera, like I said. Because, honestly, I don't hate you that much, most of you. And yeah, that said, that is going to do it for the night. It is a little bit later than I usually end, but whatever.